Recidivism is when kids are in the system, they get out of the system for a period of time, and then they end up back into the system. The recidivism rate is 42%, so 58% of the kids are going back in.
I've been volunteering at Curts Cafe for a little bit over a month. I loved the idea of Curts. I went with a class to visit, and I thought to myself, this seems like an amazing place, and this cafe is they have a good vibe. There's local artwork up on the walls and comfy couches. Just from my one visit, I got a really nice impression.
Curts Cafe started after I spoke with many kids who had been through the justice system. I volunteer for an organization called Restorative Justice Evanston, and the kids kept saying the same thing, that they would not get in trouble if they had jobs. I've learned that the prison system is terrible for kids. Kids do not belong in a prison system. We teach them how they can't trust anyone and how little we care about them. And it's 10 times harder to educate them because they stop learning, and then they dump them out on our streets at 16 and they can't think. And the only one out there training them is the gangs.
Curts definitely aims to give job training and life skills to their employees or to their students. Learning the skills of making drinks, taking orders, interacting with customers, coming to work on time, and things like that are things that they may not have been so disciplined in before.
I'm a volunteer here at Curts, and I've been here since about October or November of 2012, mostly doing baking here once a week. My experience with the students here when I come in to bake, I've been helping them a little bit with learning some of the skills of baking. In terms of culinary training, there are things like, have you ever tasted a scone before? Do you know what a scone is? Why do blueberries and lemon go together well? Things like that they maybe have never had any experience with. And sometimes they surprise me. One of the students said to me after he tasted the blueberry lemon scone, he said, "Oh, the lemon complements the blueberries." And I thought, well, now, probably a year ago, he never would have even thought to say that. I think that the cooking and all of the work that they do here at Curts is helping to better themselves, absolutely. Because I think they can take raw ingredients, you have to collect them, you have to measure them, you have to stir them, then you have to bake them, and then you get this final product. And to have a customer say to you, "Oh, that scone was great," or "Oh, that muffin was really tasty," or whatever they say, I think it's got to be a great pat on the back for someone who, maybe never accepted a compliment before.
It really makes me happy to see how everyone knows about the mission of Curts. I think it's a really dignified way to do it, and it's just a really beautiful community effort.
Since being at Curts, I'm just reminded that you can never take anything for granted, and anything that you do is a learning experience, whether it's zesting a lemon or greeting a customer or measuring out 6 cups of milk and you have a 2-cup measure. That's a huge moment for a student to tell me that, "Oh yeah, that's 3.
I've learned so much stuff here, it's amazing. 1, I have the most blessed life in the world. Most of us do. 2, the young people that come in here have more perseverance and heart and determination than anyone I've met. Plus, if you can survive in the restaurant business, I think you can do anything.